It is May 3rd.
May 3rd.
It's currently, it's like almost 2. And
It's 2:07.
2:07, and
Green light!
me and Dustin are on our way to play a show with A Boogie with a Hoodie.
Yeah, this show I see wonder why shit.
Yeah, we about to meet A Boogie.
Hey, yo,
Where's A Boogie at?
Hey, Boogie's me and me. What are we talking about?
Well, given that it was on a scale larger than we had ever played before, I thought as a set list it was nice for us to kind of sort of relive all of those memories through all of those songs on like a really big stage.
About like stage presence, obviously Green Day. It's my favorite band since I was like 9 years old. Seeing them, it strikes a fire in me, and I'm sure these other guys.
How did you guys actually start this band?
Well,
That's you.
in like high school, me and our former drummer, John, sitting around. One of our teachers came up, Mr. Kozlowski. I haven't seen him in so long.
I don't either.
Like, almost like he was trying to float the idea of us to get a band.
Because what was John wearing?
A metallic shirt. Because it was just so random, and I was like, hey, this is a funny bit. So I went to Maddox, I was like, yeah, we're starting a band. A week later, we were in John's house, actually in a band, and I was like, this is crazy.
It started off not too serious. We were not as tight and not as musically wound as we are now, of course, but I think we all realized that there was a lot of potential here just in the songwriting alone. We started to take it very, very seriously. but a band that Aiden and I have bonded over for a while now is Title Fight. Their songwriting and their stage presence, because I think what they did, they're from Kingston, PA, a town not far from here. Like you said, watching like YouTube videos of live sets, like, you know, it's shit that I see in bands like that, where it's like, that's why we do this. And my dad says this a lot too. It's, you know, in terms of if you're an artist where you make physical pieces, whether it's a painting or whatever, that's obviously on display for the world to see, but there's nothing as immediate and as palpable as that exchange you can have during a live show with an audience, because you just reciprocate all of the vibes and all of the energy that one another can sort of. So yeah, we had played a couple new ones there at the end as well, and then we like finishing with a song like On the Shelf. We've been doing that a lot more recently, and
At what point did you realize you wanted to smash your guitar at the show, and why?
I don't know exactly what point I had sort of.
It was planned out.
Not really. I mean, I had
this was months in advance.
There are guitars that I care about not smashing, doing a number on, but I had this white Strat that I bought a while ago for like $80, and I didn't, I liked the sound of it because it was cheap, but I was like, I remember when I bought it, I was like, if I ever were to do this, it's going to be on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I never really played it live, and then I I had brought it specifically for that song. I was like, yeah, this thing's not living to see tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I just
Sick
reared
world.
back, and you know, in terms of, because with that many people with eyes on us, a great deal of which have probably never seen us before, like,
They leave an impression.
yeah.
Yeah, did you find
This, okay, yeah, no, hold on. I'll break this down right now. I'll break this down. So before we were going into that, I was like, dude, I'm playing in a crop top. It's not even a crop top.
It's just small.
It's a small.
We should
white
have
beater.
this like moment
It's
of the
just
interview
a small.
playing over in a slow mo like
Oh, yeah.
shot of you falling.
Yeah, it's just a
Director's
it's just
cut.
a small wife beater, and
The wax girl beater.
yeah, the wax girl beater. I was just gonna I just wanted to wear that, so I started it was cold, it was rainy, so I had to wear the shirt, and then I was like, okay, I can't, he's gonna be smashing a guitar, I can't just stand
Yeah.
and look dumb.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything.
You ripped that shirt
So
off,
I dropped the bass, made a play, the shirt off. I was gonna lunge at the drum kit. That didn't.
If you
work.
bro,
Sound guys
I would have
would've
been
killed
I would
us.
have been livid, dude.
You would have been
Just because of the microphones.
right. That's what I mean.
I should.
Yeah, the sound guys were.
I
not
was
too happy
fucking.
with it.
Because I saw you approach me, but you were like, and I was
Yeah,
like,
he
so
pulled
close
back at
to.
the
I
last
wanted to, and then I thought, I
Yeah.
don't really want to run into some of A
Right.
Boogie's guys.
What we
so I'm not
realized,
gonna
yeah,
do
we kind
that.
of got taken out back. In terms of local artists, we owe so much to guys like, even like his band, Root World, like guys like Stay Off the Fence, guys like the Green Creeks, guys like Quantifier even, yeah. Like, we're doing this off of the backs and hard work of a lot of the people, many of whom we're friends with now, which is such a blessing. But we're doing that off of the groundwork that they laid for this scene here in this town, and it was very much like, it was also cool to have you there and all of our friends there, and it was very much a vicarious thing that we were doing that as a representation of what the punk rock music scene is here